And he's ready to go. Maybe an encore against the Cincinnati Reds. Jonathan India takes a pitch inside. It's a fastball that's in off the. That one pop foul behind home plate. 5 games. 3 for 17 against Miami so far. As he chops one to third. Andy gets a good hop. And Sandy gets his first out. In steps Tyler Naquin. Just about how hot this guy has been lately. Major League Baseball's longest active hitch. Well, a pain in the neck for the Marlins. Strike at the top of the zone.
Yeah, basically.
Sandy, a little amazing that when he gets to the end of his pitch count that there's still some fuel left in the tank.
A little rough maybe early in April, but that's about it.
Naquin just got a piece. This 2 pitch on the way from Alcantara to Naquin. There we go. He got him.
There's that fastball.
Outside of third. Little out. And a fly ball down the right field line toward the corner.
They come.
Yeah, it'll be a fun one. That'll help. Base hit through the left side for Castellanos. So for him, it becomes a 9-game hit streak. Keeps this last night's ball game. Ground ball just outside of first. On the right side of the infield against Votto. Sardo and Tyler Mahle. Those two did not pitch in that 4-game set. Sandy gets the strikeout of Joey Votto, and he gets a couple of. Sandy will take it. He will take every bit of it, and he'll probably take more if they've got it left.
Hey.
Facing Mike Moustakas to lead things off. That one fouled back. Moustakas has 16 starts, and they have scored a total of 10 runs for Sandy. They're halfway there. 1 inning into. Not a lot of run support for Sandy, but he's got some tonight. And a pitch low and away to Kyle Farmer. That 0 for 4 is something that's been something of a rarity for him in the second half. He has not had back-to-back games without a hit since the All-Star break. And good for the Reds at shortstop. Head 2-0 here, and grounds one to Miggy. Barnhart swings at the first one, fouls at 17 with no extra base hits in his last 7 games. They have broken his bat on a roller to second. Sandy gets a 5-run lead and then throws a
town of Azua to give back to the local community there. That includes playing baseball with all of the kids, making sure that they have less, that he was able to achieve his dream of making it to the big leagues. Paul, he wants to give those kids the same opportunity.
Yeah, and he was obviously a youth at one point as well, and he grew up. He knew he had a good arm. He used to watch. Years have gone on, starting to see a little bit of both of those guys. You start to see that fire in his eyes.
It's just been received. It's been processed, and he understands what that needs to be. Listen, that message gets driven home by different periods of time to process what that means.
Sharply hit off the bat of Schrock and through the infield into left for a leadoff base hit.
You and I.
Now facing Gutierrez, who bunts it foul. Oh, we talked about Goody. Looks smart.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's exactly what had to happen. I mean, if there was more traffic and more pitch.
Gets the bunt down. Sandy fields and will take the out at first. Sacrifice goes 1-4. India takes a 97-mile-an-hour. Schrock the runner at second. That is past Anderson into left field. They will hold Schrock, and the Reds have runners on the corners and 1 away. 3 on the right side of the infield against Naquin. who sends one in the air out toward left center field. It's tailing away from De La Cruz, who's got to play it off the wall. One run is in. They will hold India at third. And he gets back as the Marlins try to throw. And that is the group that's at the plate right now. Pitch outside to Castellanos. As a team hit 260 with runners in scoring position inside the top 5 of the National League. Slider for strike 2. And he got him to chase the slider. Blowing into Vod. That one pops away from Jackson. Time is called. Holly, what'd you notice in that first inning?
Now, this is kind of the matchup. Swings that looked like he was fooled. It's not part of the scouting report. It's not part of the scouting report. You don't follow.
Well, 7 of his 9 sliders have been for strikes so far. Then he dials up 98. And in off the plate. Close pitch, but Sandy didn't get the call. Was not in the lineup. He swings and misses there in the first inning. And this is where we. Now Cabrera, ball and a strike.
All of us came in today saying the same thing. I mean, that tells you something.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. And Sandy comes back, gets the. Cultivate that as well.
Yeah, you put together a beautiful academy. Kind of get a leg up on in a hotbed of talent.
Strike to Kyle Farmer. 1 ball, 1 strike. Farmer leading off the 4th inning. Tucker Barnhart and Max Schrock due up. Power sinker from Sandy to get ahead of ball and 2 strikes. A little bend but don't break for Sandy. A run and the bases loaded. Picked up the strikeout to get out of that inning, limit the damage. Andy makes the play at third, spins and throws, fires a strike.
I would never speak to this as an outfielder because I don't believe it to be true. Teammates who have said that you get into a good rhythm defensively.
Tucker Barnhart drops one into center field. Oh, I'm sure.
Kind of like a hitting streak if you.
Inside on Schrock. Swings through a fast. Into right, and that'll drop in for a base hit. So Max Schrock has himself a multi-hit game. To take the plate appearance for Gutierrez. And he swings and fouls the first one back. And Sandy gets the strikeout of Stevenson. Ground out and the base hit so far. 1 for 2. There's a strike to India. They will check, and he went around, according to Edwin Moscoso. They'll check again. And he went around again. Another strikeout for Alcantara. Sandy Alcantara goes back to work. Naquin takes a strike. Now nothing. Game he adds to a career best. Reds have been threatening, but Sandy's been able to buckle down, and since he gets Naquin for a second time tonight, 8 today. It was a new career high 11 strikeouts.
Guys on base, less than 2 outs, runners on third. Sandy's pushed back.
Ground ball. That's Jazz on the left side with the shift. And Castellanos retired. 2 for a doubleheader, I guess you could call it. It's a strange day on Tuesday. They will play 2 games. It's the suspended game from early April. Game that and suspended that game. Another slider, blow it in.
Reinvented himself a number of times in this start tonight. Did it again.
Goes to it again. Strikes out. Matter really, if you think about it.
Those ones don't taste very good.
That looks spectacular. Cabrera, Farmer, Barnhart. 5-1 Marlins on top. Cabrera, fly ball, center field, sends De La Cruz back and has room out there. 6 in a row now as Farmer digs in. Ground outs to the left side so far. Now a pop up back behind second. Jazz into center field. Will make the play. Context. If you take out that start against the Rockies, it's 16 starts of a possible. He's super consistent all year long.
Well, you take that start out and take the Dodgers start out.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I think the right, even that second start against the Dodgers. Oop. Delivered. Marlins are scoring runs tonight. They lead it 6-1. As Max Schrock takes a pitch inside. Single and a run scored in the third. Single in the fourth. In a row. .11 strikeouts, and now 10 so far today.
Take whatever. If you get him the next start, I mean, it's a continuation of all the ABs, all the knowledge that you earned in that first one.
Center field. That's De La Cruz to make the. And Sandy has shut them down twice now.
And I said it a little bit earlier in the game. I'll say it used to. Starters kind of giving in. They've kind of reached the end of the line and. They can't change up their game plan. They can't get to the right pitch to this game tonight, and he has responded one of those times right through the middle of their lineup, right through Castellanos.
Well, it's the 4th time this year he struck out double digits, and now he matches
up a little bit. You don't want to. I mean, again, unless it's gone perfect that first time, but rarely does it. You know, you got
1 run, 11 strikeouts.
In the game, gave him a chance to win tonight. He's been in protect mode. Protect the lead. Marlins gave him a 5-run.
0-2 pitch to India, and a little bit low with the changeup. 1-2, and another new career high for Sandy Alcantara.